Hey everyone, I'm Wes from Riding Hood Solutions, and today I want to talk about a scam that's been going around for the last few months. Many of you have probably gotten it. It's called a toll pass scam, so let's get into it. So how many of you gotten a text like this in the past? It says, please pay fast track lane tolls by whatever date to avoid fines and keep your driver's license. Please click on the link to make a payment, and then it gives you some sketchy looking link. Some of you may have fallen for this scam in the past. Some of you may have known that it's a scam and didn't click on it. Bottom line is, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a scam. Whatever you do, do not click on that link, okay? So before we really get into the nuts and bolts of what this scam is trying to do, the first thing I want to talk about is, hey, how do you know that you should start putting your guard up that this might be a scam? Some of these scams are getting very, very convincing. They look very official. I mean, this one, the first time I saw it, I was actually starting to question myself, like, hey, am I actually owing a toll? Because I just happened to drive through a toll lane maybe the week prior. So I could kind of see that being something kind of realistic. You know, maybe I did actually drive through a toll lane. Maybe I do owe something. But then I started asking myself, does FastPass really collect money like this? That was kind of like the first indicator that something's wrong. A good rule of thumb that I use nowadays, anytime that I feel a sense of urgency when someone is contacting me, that's my cue to stop and then put my guard up, okay? What I mean by that is it doesn't matter if it's a text message, an email, a phone call, whatever. A very common denominator with a lot of cyber attacks out there is that they are trying to put you under a sense of urgency. They are trying to get you to think inside your lizard brain. They don't want you to think through your next move. They want you to act impulsively. And the way they get you to act impulsively is by making you feel like you are under a sense of urgency. Therefore, anytime you feel a sense of urgency, I don't care how you got there, just stop. Just stop, put down your phone, walk away from your computer, whatever, but just go take a quick bathroom break, cup of coffee, whatever, and just don't go down whatever path that person is trying to take you down, okay? Whatever they're trying to do, it's not going to be for your benefit. It's probably going to be for their benefit, and it's probably going to end with you losing money. Okay, but now what? Let's say that I got that sense of urgency, but for whatever reason, I still want more confirmation that this is not a scam, okay? I'm going to show you one technique that I use. I like it quite a bit, and that's if you're a Samsung user, or I believe a Google Pixel user as well, you can use what's called circle to search, and that will then use Google Lens to do an image search on that particular message to determine if there's been some kind of like a news article or something like that written about this particular text message. Here I have a particular FastPass scam message up. What I'm going to do is use the circle to search feature to just see what pops up, right? What I do is I hold down the little home key right here, and then I draw a search around the message that I'm wanting to do an image search of. Some stuff populates, and here I can see ABC7 in San Francisco wrote a news article saying, Fast Track is warning drivers of a new texting scam. So if you're an iPhone user, you can't use circle to search, so to speak, but you can still prompt an action that will allow you to have a Google Lens search to then verify whether or not a message is a scam. To see more about that, click the link to the video that I have the thumbnail up for right now, and that'll give you a quick little tutorial about how to use a back tap to then do an image search on a specific message that you get. I can see in here in the article it says that officials with toll roads, the company that owns Fast Track, says it does not send text messages to non-account holders. If you do have an account, you should ignore messages asking for specific amounts of money. If you're unsure, you should go online and check your account. That's good, right? I can take one look at that and then see that, okay, whatever this is, it's a smishing scam. I don't need to click on that link or something bad is going to happen to me, right? Now, is this a foolproof method? No, it is not going to find every scam. Obviously, this entire technique relies on someone having reported this in the past and then an article being generated in order for it to work, right? So if you're one of the first people getting hit by this scam, it's not going to work for you. But I do find that if it's a scam that's already been out for a while, like this one or the U.S. Postal Service scam that we'll talk about later, yeah, it works pretty well. So anytime you got that sense of urgency, go into your guard up mode and then apply a technique like that one to determine whether or not it might be a scam. So let's say that you tried the circle to search method, nothing popped up, nothing that you're Googling seems to indicate that this might be a scam. Why not just call that entity directly? Before you go sending money to something on a text message or on a urgent phone call, look that entity up in Google. Look up Fast Track or FastPass or SunPass or whatever in Google, and then call them directly and then ask them, hey, do I owe you a toll? That's going to be way more secure than talking to someone that is badgering you for money, right? Anytime someone's badgering you for money, I don't care if they say they're like the sheriff. Hang up on them. Then call that person directly. Okay, so what my suspicion is that if you click on this link and then you pay that toll, you aren't only going to lose the money that you give to them, but they probably are also going to take your financial information and then do who knows what with it. So you will then be a victim of identity theft, and you're going to go into all kinds of remediation after that. Bottom line, if you end up getting one of these messages, do not fall for it. Don't click the link. Don't send them money. Just report it as spam and leave it alone. Hey guys, for more tips like this one, please like, share, and subscribe. We go over new scams all the time, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video. If protecting yourself online seems kind of complicated, if you don't have a clue what a VPN is, or antivirus, or a password manager, we are here to help. Riding Hood Solutions, our entire mission is to simplify online safety for you. And the best way that we can do that is with our online courses. Please check out our online course, Cyber Self-Defense 101, The Essentials. In there, I go over all kinds of basic techniques that you need to know in order to secure your online life. I talk about when is it time to use a VPN, when is it time to use a password manager, what are common scams that are going on out there that you need to be aware of. You will be exponentially more secure in your daily online life than you will be without it. So please check it out.